Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
It's
Brownie time! So this is me again, Brother Robert T. Hakome of the Child Jesus OCD.
And I'm Brother Reginald of the Blessed Trinity.
So we are hoping that everyone had a nice week.
A safe week.
A safe week, especially in this time of pandemic. And rest assured that here in Carmel, we are all praying for you guys.
Something very special is happening tomorrow.
Yeah, very special. Tomorrow is the day of our mothers. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. So we'd like to say hi. We'd like to shout out to all the mothers all over the world, especially to our viewers in the different parts of the universe of the world.
If you don't know yet, we are streaming our channel even to Mars.
Kidding aside, we'd like to say hi to all our viewers, especially to all the mothers from the United States of America,
To Australia.
to of course here in the Philippines,
And also to my home country of Singapore.
Singapore. We have a lot of friends there.
Also from Malaysia. And where else?
We also have friends from Vietnam who are also following us because of our Vietnamese brothers here. And I would also like to say hi to my friends in Canada who are working as a nurse there and who ask for our prayers, especially because she is a frontliner and they are also following us in our YouTube channel. Hello and Happy Mother's Day!
You know, we might even have some viewers in North Korea. If you're out there, we're praying for you.
So welcome to our new episode.
Oh, before we forget, the most important mother of mothers.
Yeah! Oh my god, I almost forget the mother of all mothers, no other than Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Happy Mother's Day, Mother Mary. Thank you for guiding us.
She'll always be watching out for us.
Yeah, Brother Reg, I would like really to thank the Blessed Virgin Mary because of course my mom is far away from me now, so she's always serving as my mom.
No, but
while my
now
mother
she
is
can
away.
see you on.
My mother, I don't know if they're online or if they can see this, but I want to shout out to my mother who will also be celebrating her birthday on May 5. So, Nay, happy Mother's Day and happy birthday as well.
If you're a mother out there, like
And also subscribe.
and comment.
But if you are a father,
Also
you-
like, as long as you're breathing, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, anyway, it's for free.
That's
you don't
right.
have to pay. Since before we proceed to the main topic of this episode, we'll have a little game. The first time I think, diba?
Yeah, it's our first game, yeah.
It's our first time to have a game, and the mechanics is so easy. And this game is related to the topic that we'll be discussing later. So the game is entitled what, Brother Reg?
Discern the religious order.
So what's the mechanics? Simple. We will be showing pictures of different religious habits. All you have to do is to guess which religious order or congregation does that habit belong.
How much time do they get to
Yeah,
get?
5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. We'll count you down.
But Reggie will count it down. He's good in mathematics. All
Actually, I'm
Singaporeans.
not.
All Singaporeans are
That's
good
why
in
I joined religious life because I'm not good at mathematics.
But the first picture is this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10 times up. So what do you think?
It is the Dominican order, the order of preachers, and shout out to all my friends at UST.
So if you got it correct, put a check. Next, brother.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is the Trappists. And
Yeah.
the reason why he's holding a glass of beer is because they also make their own beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out to the Trappist monks in Guimaras. Actually, there's a Trappist monastery near in an island of Guimaras. Next picture.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is the Passionists.
Next picture.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, also known as the Redemptorists.
Actually, did not know that the Redemptorists they have this habit because in Iloilo, I did not see them. I did not see them wearing this kind of habit actually. That's why I was surprised that when you told me that the Redemptorists, they have this habit as well.
In Singapore, they wear the white version of the habit, and I remember as a young boy seeing the Redemptorist fathers, and I was very fascinated by this giant rosary that they hung on their belts. But
yeah.
I guess now I also have one, so okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is the OMI or
Oblates of Mary Immaculate.
So if you got perfect, then maybe you also have the vocation to become
One of these.
This time, Brother Reg, we will focus more on
The top 7 questions that people ask with regards to a religious/priestly vocation.
I think because of the lockdown, they have time to think
Yes,
about life.
actually, you have lots and lots of time to think about it.
Yeah. We will go to number
1. The first question is, what exactly is a vocation? Vocation comes from the Latin word vocare, to
Vocare.
call. A vocation is a calling from God. This will lead on to question 2.
Brother Reg, just a clarification. When we say vocation, kasi people are thinking if you use the word vocation, it only refers to being a priest or a religious.
That's, I think, the misconception that most people
Yeah.
have. Question 2 is,
What in particular are some of the vocations that I might be called to follow? We are all called to a particular vocation, and particularly to be in union with God. It's just that there are many ways of having this union with God. Being a religious is just one. Married life is also a vocation. Let's proceed to question number 3. How do I know
what God is calling
me to do?
Well, we know objectively that we're called to religious life for now. God's will is manifest in the decisions of our superiors, and they have decided that for the time being, we will be here. Our vocation in the here and now is to be a good religion. But what is God calling you to do? He will manifest His will in signs, as we mentioned last week. The question you need to ask yourself is, which path, is it be it the single state, the married state, the religious state, or the priestly state, which path will lead you to heaven the fastest? Which path will sanctify you in the quickest way possible? Only you will know the answer to this question. Don't be afraid to explore various possibilities.
Yeah, because people thought that when you become a priest, you are only boxed in prayer life, something like that.
I mean, look at us now. People think that Carmelites just pray all day. But look at us, we're doing online apostolate. So who knows?
The fourth question is also related to the third one. Brother Reg?
Can I be happy in my life if I don't follow God's plan for me? I think you will be happy, but you won't be at the happiest that you can be.
Yeah.
Does that even make sense?
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Like in my experience, I was actually happy being a teacher already, but there's something really missing. When I was teaching, I received very good salary. I got to watch my favorite movie. I got to buy something new for myself. When I joined the religious life, when I joined Carmel already, there is this kind of happiness that I cannot really explain. Something that only this life can give me.
I think this good advice that my novice master once gave to me is that actually the best way to discern which life you're called to and essentially what you'll get is true happiness is that if you imagine yourself on your deathbed and you will know which life you would have picked and your answer will come to you immediately.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next question 5.
If I am attracted to the priesthood or the religious life, does that mean God is calling me to be one?
Those are interior signs that you are attracted to a certain kind of life. You should explore this option. I think you can also reverse this question. If I'm attracted to girls or to males, does that mean that I'm called to the married life? That's not true because that is part of our nature. We desire companionship. What the religious life is calling is to transcend the natural desires, the natural human desires. The religious vocation is a supernatural vocation. So don't think that, if I have a desire to get married, that means I have no religious calling. No, it just means that you're a normal human being.
Actually, that will also make your life as a religious more meaningful if you have those challenges.
Yeah.
The beauty there is when you, despite these attractions, you still get to choose God.
Yeah, I think if there's no sense of sacrifice, then something is lessened. So of course, if you have attraction to the opposite sex and you nonetheless pursue a religious life, you're giving something up that is praiseworthy to God, and He will always reward you for that.
So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, brother. I know you sacrificed so many girls already. Just kidding. 6.
I'm not that holy. Can I still be a priest/religious? I hate to break it to you viewers out there, but we are not very holy either.
Yeah.
Very few people enter religious life or priestly life as a saint. But hopefully in the process of religious formation, day by day, on your deathbed, you will become a saint. So that's why religious life is difficult. It's meant to mold us, it's meant to form us. Like St. John of the Cross says, like a stone rubbing against stone, polishing each other so that we will grow in holiness and sanctity.
If you are already perfect, if you are already holy, then you don't need to be here. I mean,
where you are right now, is making you a saint already.
In my experience, I was actually having this desire to become religious also, but I really feel like I'm not holy. I feel like I don't deserve to become one. Because for me, if you want to become religious, you have to be perfect first, as in unblemished. Good thing that one of my close friends who is a priest told me, he asked me if I also want to become a priest, and then I told him, I'm sorry, Father, but I think I don't deserve to become one because I am not perfect. I am a sinful person. And then this priest just told me, just said these words in Tagalog. He said, "Kung alam mo lang," or in English, the rough translation is like, "If you only know." With that kind of response, parang a lot of things came into my mind. Maybe I don't need to be holy to become religious.
That's right. You don't need to become holy to become a religious, but you should be holy by the end of your religious life. The final question: how does someone become a priest/religious? Actually, this is the simplest question to answer.
Actually, there are so many people, my friends, who are asking me how to become a priest, something like that. All you have to do is
Contact your vocation director, sign up.
Sign up now. Now is the time.
While you're waiting or discerning, to make concrete steps, don't waste the time that is given to you. Prepare yourself, practice, grow in the practice of virtue, learn to be a good member of whichever community you're in, so that you're accustomed to the rigors of community life. It's very important. When you join a religious congregation or you join a seminary, you will be expected to be a good member of the community. So that's right.
Oh, that's it.
If you have more questions, feel free to comment, like we said earlier. We really read the comments.
In the next episode, we will be
Touching more on
the spirituality.
spirituality and the day-to-day life of what we really do. So far, everything has been in general, but we hope to narrow the focus down to the Carmelite way of life.
Before we end, friends, we would like to invite you for our special show tomorrow, the Mother's Day tomorrow. So the Discuss Carmelite Student Flyers, we prepared a little, can I say mini concert?
Mini concert.
Yeah, so please join us tomorrow in our YouTube channel at, we don't know the time yet, but I think it's around 6. So again, happy Mother's Day. We hope to see you next episode.
Bye.
I wonder if